welcome to Floyd Central High School here for football action as the Jaguars will be hosting the Pike Central Hawks. This is a big district matchup here. Charlie Pence along with Larry Seach will bring you all the action here high atop the mountain here at Floyd Central, Larry.
Yes, it is, and beautiful evening. Temperatures cooled down some. We've had senior night here before the game and had, I think, 16 seniors on the football team, so a big loss for them next year. And Pike Central and Floyd Central comes into this game, like you said, first district game. Floyd Central comes in at 2-3 on the year, and Pike Central 3-1. Their only loss coming in the Pike County Bowl to Shelby Valley, and I think that was in overtime, wasn't it, Charlie?
It was. You know, they had a really good matchup. Those two teams evenly matched. Also, coaching, of course, Eric used to coach at Shelby Valley, so they know each other's style real well. So that made a real good ball game out of that one. You know, we expect maybe see a pretty good ball game here tonight. Of course, Floyd Central playing without their starting quarterback as Caleb Hager injured himself early in the season, missed 2 or 3 games with a shoulder injury, and then came back against Prestonburg last week and broke his leg, Larry.
Yeah, broke his tibia, I think they said, and so possibility that he could come back late in the season, but just depends on how he heals up. Said it was a good, clean break. I was talking to his coach and dad, Sean Hager, before the game, so we'll have to see how that goes. Of course, you know, the quarterback that he stepped in and played some pretty good ball for him here already this year, and we just have to see, you know, these 3 teams, these 2 teams here plus Lawrence County is in the district with Belfry, and of course everybody's expecting Belfry to win that district, so this is a big game here tonight for these 2 teams, because if ever who wins this game, if they can go and take care of Lawrence County later in the season, they're basically going to wrap up the number 2 seed and have a home playoff game.
You know, that's what you're shooting for, to get that home playoff game, get a shot to move to advance and get something better for your team. Of course, both these teams with some experienced coaches out there. You know, Eric Rattler's been in coaching. Actually, Eric and I started coaching about the same time, so I know how long he's been coaching. Been a while. And Sean Hager, you know, Sean Hager's been in the game quite a while. He's coached 2 or 3 different places.
He has. No, he took over for Matney when he left over at Sheldon Clark, and he was there for several years. And then I know he came to Prestonsburg as an assistant coach, and he left Prestonsburg and come here, you know, when they consolidated Allen Central and South Floyd to create the Floyd Central School here. So he's been, you know, a head coach and assistant coach, been around in the football pretty well all his life, and he's jack of all trades. Actually, he's a baseball coach, also the basketball coach also. So he's been in the coaching lines for a pretty good while. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning us in tonight. We're on WXKZ 105.3 live. We're also on HD 105 and WPRG Channel 5 live, and you can also tune in for WPRG.TV and get this game. So we're going to send it back to the station for a short break, and we'll be right back. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Microtech Security and Gearhart Broadband are teaming up. You can now bundle a modern home security system and fast, reliable broadband internet. Protect what's important with 24/7 monitoring and keep connected with the broadband speeds your family needs. For a limited time, you'll also receive a free Z-Wave smart plug. That's right, free. A useful accessory that you can fully control within your Alula security app. Call us to get started at 1-800-264-1730 or online at microtechsecurity.com.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Hi everyone, we are so pleased you selected AirTies for your wall-to-wall Wi-Fi. Here's what we'll cover in the introductory AirSonic Selfie app session. Downloading the app, creating an account, labeling the APs, and introducing the main screens. Prior to using this app, please ensure the AirTies Mesh Wi-Fi network is already installed and that your mobile device connects to it. So let's get started. The first step is to download the app. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad as we are here, go to the App Store. For those of you on Android devices, you'll find the app in Google Play. Search for AirSonic Selfie and download it onto your mobile device. Opening the app takes you to the welcome screen where you will select Continue. After checking the terms box, click Continue and the app will prompt you to log in or create an account. As you haven't created an account yet, scroll down and select Don't Have an Account. On the Create an Account screen, enter your name, email address, and an 8 to 22 character password. After re-entering your password, click Continue. After entering your credentials, click Login, and click No Thanks when asked do you have any additional APs. The Selfie app will automatically discover your AirTies Wi-Fi devices and prompt you to label them based on their location. Select Continue after labeling each device. Unless you wish to change the existing Wi-Fi network name, select Skip. Changing it will require you to reconnect to the new network name. Your network is now ready. Click OK. On the dashboard screen, the first number under Network Activity shows data coming from the Internet, or downstream, while the second number reflects the data going to the Internet, or upstream. The data numbers are in megabits per second. Tapping below the numbers on the graph will open a new window, listing all devices in the home and their data usage. Clicking the AirTies device label on the dashboard screen enables you to edit the device label name, view the number of connected devices, and turn the device LEDs off or on. Selecting My Network takes you to a live color-coded network diagram of your Wi-Fi devices. Green indicates devices with strong Wi-Fi connections, yellow being OK, and red for any devices with a poor Wi-Fi signal. Clicking on the 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner opens more settings which include Wi-Fi settings to change your password or to reset a forgotten password, and Guest Wi-Fi to easily set up a separate network for guests. We appreciate you watching today. For additional information, check us out on YouTube, Vimeo, and our AirSonics website.
Back to Floyd Central as captains is coming out to center field. This is Floyd Central and Pike Central here playing tonight, Charlie, and looks like for Floyd Central will be a number 11 Marcus Thacker, number 70 would be Jared Reynolds, number 40 Brady Jones, and number 12 is Hayden Hall, captains for the Floyd Central Jaguars.
I saw for Pike Central, number 1 was Tyler Hunt. Number 2 was Isaac Hunt. Number 55 was Tanner Hunt. And 69, that is Nate Roberts.
Jonathan Boger, white hatting here tonight with his crew. He steps in and talks to them. We'll see what the coin toss develops. Beautiful night here for football,
Yes,
Charlie.
it is. You know, cooled off just right, a little overcast. Beautiful little sunset over to our right there, Larry, up in front of us.
Yes.
And Pike Central has the call. And it looks like Floyd Central wins the toss. And they will receive.
And they'll face the scoreboard here in the first half. So, as we said, Charlie, big matchup between these two teams. Next week, I think Pike Central goes to Lawrence County. I'm not sure. And then both of these teams still yet to play Belfry. I know Pike Central's got Belfry, I think, in 3 weeks. We was talking to one of the assistant coaches. So, big game for both of these teams. Always big district, especially the way they've got it set up in the KHSAA now with the districts. Try to get 4 teams in each district, and top 2 will have a home game. The first round of the playoffs as Jaguars comes onto the field, coming through the sign, and of course they'd be fired up being senior night.
You're right. It's always a big night here for when you celebrate your seniors, especially when you got that many of them. Fireworks going off to our right here. They've been shooting fireworks all afternoon this evening because of the senior night festivities.
They have, and had the fire department here, and they watered all the grounds down around where they're shooting the fireworks, keep catching the mountains on fire.
That's a good idea, too.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, as dry as it is right now. As the clock's ticking down to 1 minute before kickoff.
Want to remind you tonight's game brought to you by attorney John Earl Hunt, Appalachian Wireless, Man Toyota of Prestonsburg, Intermountain Cable, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Coalfields Telephone, Microtech Security, Howard Family Pharmacy, and University of Pikeville. The U-Pike Bears sponsoring all of our action now.
Yeah, it's great. And at the end of tonight's game, as always, we'll have the attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, and we've seen some awful good performances here the last little bit.
We have.
The games that we've been covering. Over at Belfry last week with a big game between Belfry and Pikeville, and had several candidates on that one until that last interception that sealed the game, and then that sealed up the player of the game.
Connor Wright made the play of the games. That made him the player of the game.
That's exactly right. Yes.
And we're just about ready for the kickoff here. Pike Central has it teed up, and let's see.
Looks like number 2, Isaac Hunt.
Oh, Isaac Hunt going to kick it. Okay. And let's see. We can see who's back deep for Floyd Central. They don't turn their backs. We'll have to wait till they get it to see.
Can't tell if that's number 3 or number 5 back. I think it's number 3. Yeah, Brendan Evans, deep man. There's the kick.
And it'll be taken at about fumbled at the 19. Now, nobody going to figure out what to pick it up, and they're going to be dropped for a loss really quickly back there. Evans was the man that picked it up, Brendan Evans, and the indecision cost him there.
Well, it did. The up-back fumbled it, and he went back to pick it up, and then he's like, well, you get it, and I'll see if I can block. And ended up they're going to start inside their own 20-yard line. Looks like about the 17 or 18. They're going to put it right at the 18-yard line, be 1st and 10, Floyd Central.
So Floyd Central will have the ball to start the ball game. You got Twins out to the right side, and they're going to go, it's like out of the gun, Larry. One back in the backfield with their quarterback. Takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off, and Pike Central all over him right there, nowhere to go. Let's see, that number 4 on the, no, it's number 3, can't tell. Those silver numbers are hard to read sometimes. I believe that was 3, wasn't it? Nope, 21 Dalton Boyd, my bad.
And he's going to look like lose all the way back to the 15. He's going to lose 3 yards on that one.
And he'll go with Twins over to the left this time. One wide out. Well, they're going to bring them back inside, looks like. Getting the call out of the backfield. Brent Potter in it, quarterback. Twins to the left, one wide out right, and looks like Potter rolling out wanting to throw, and it's going to be incomplete and bring up a 3rd and 14. So Pike Central trying to get some pressure on Floyd Central right now, Larry, and he's working for him.
Well, Potter, he had a man open, but he's a right-handed quarterback, and you're rolling to your left. It's hard to get your shoulders turned around and get a good zip on the ball, and it just come up a little short.
Now they'll run Twins to the right, one wide out left. Potter will go out of the shotgun. He's got one back there with him. I believe that's Dalton Boyd back there. And he'll take it looking to throw. Has time, throws it out, got a man. It's going to be caught. And it's going to be Welsh. Well, nope, he breaks another tackle. That was Brendan Evans, wasn't it?
Evans it was, and Evans. He's going to come out. He's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down, looks like, Charlie.
Depending on where they mark him here, looks at least 2, maybe 3. 4th and 3, we'll call it. And are they going to go for it, or, well, it may be.
Well, they're looking like they're going to.
Going to go under center. Trying to draw them off sides, maybe.
And I think it worked.
All right, they got the flag. That'll be a first down by penalty. So first and 10, Floyd Central. And moves the ball out to the 31-yard line. First and 10 now for the Jaguars. Looks like they're going to go under center this time with the wishbone in the backfield. And we'll hand it off. And
nice
like
tackle
no
that
gain,
time.
yeah. That's Evans on the carry. I'm going to say no gain on the play, Larry, depending on where they spotted at. Well, they won't give him a yard. Second down and 9.
Had a hold there, but closed quickly. Number 65 coming in, and Dakota McKinney for Pike Central with the tackle.
Be trips to the left, one wide out right now, and back to throw is Potter. Potter throws it out, got a man, and he's going to be complete for a first down.
And I think that is Boyd, isn't it?
It is Dalton Boyd, yep.
And that was going to bring it out to the 44-yard line, a pickup of 12.
So it'll bring up first and 10. Floyd Central going to line up this time with twins to the right. And Coach Hager told us he might try to throw the ball early in this one, and it's been effective so far.
Yes, he said he was going to try it out and see how it came out. And right now, it's working better in the ground game.
Yep. Twins right, one wide out to the left. Potter in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off out of the bag and going to go nowhere. Might have got a yard. That's going to be it.
And that was number 30 or 20?
20, I think. But, 28, Martin.
28.
Those silver numbers are hard to read.
They are on those black uniforms. You'd think it'd be easy, but when they get out in the field where the light reflects off of them, it's hard to pick up.
Empty backfield. He's got people bunched up, going to run a little quick pitch out of there, and a nice run. And he's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play. So I get his back. That's again Dalton Boyd, 21, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
So they're going to give him 7 on it, looks like, Charlie. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
So 3rd down and 3 coming up now for Floyd Central. 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Opening drive of the ball game now for the Jaguars.
First trip into the Hawks territory.
Ball right at the 49-yard line. And looking over the side, get the call. Going to go, looks like going under center out of the wishbone. And he takes it. Potter hands it off in the backfield. And we did a good job. Pike Central did a good job getting down the line. He's going to get
no gain.
No gain, yep. Bring up 4th and 3.
Too much dancing, Charlie. I mean, you need 3 yards, and you got some blockers in front of you. You just
they gave him the length of the football.
Yeah, you just jam it in the middle there and see what you can come up with. And they're going to go for it. It's going to be 4th and 3, but Evans he kept breaking it outside. They had 2 holes and tried to get around the corner, and just the pursuit was just too much for him.
Pike Central loading the box up, double tied in. Hager trying to draw them all sides again. Taking their time. Potter. And they're going to probably have to call a timeout right here, Larry, looks like.
Well,
they still got plenty of time, though, yeah.
There's 20 seconds still on the play clock, so I think they're just going to let it run down, and they might call a timeout. I'm not sure. Yeah,
yep,
now
call a timeout. 6:35 to play here in the first quarter. No score on the Intermountain Sports Network.
are loaded with every touchdown from every game
to the end zone
every Sunday afternoon.
Wide open for the touchdown.
We were built for days like today.
Welcome back to South Floyd. I knew I'd say it. Floyd
Never
Central.
happens. Yeah, always happens.
6:35 first quarter. It's 4th yard line, and
Last minute decision there, wasn't it?
it was.
And let's see who's dropping back for Pike Central. Is that
Number one
Number
is
one,
Tyler
Tyler
Hunt, and number 8, Keegan Bentley. Pike Central, their first offensive possession of the game.
Well, we'll see what kind of offense we'll get out of them. I look for them to run. They run the ball more than they throw it.
Right.
See a
Yeah,
lot of-
you pretty well know what Eric's going to do.
Yeah. We see a lot of that jet sweep out of him.
Right.
Or he always did at Shelby Valley anyway. He can make some predictions. They're going to go out of the shotgun. One wide out, wide left. That's Hunt in the shotgun. And he's going to run it himself. And Hunt breaks free. He's got one man to beat. And they run him down, but it not gets to midfield. Is that Hunt? Is that, I can't see a number, Larry.
32.
30.
Matt Anderson.
Okay.
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 48, Charlie, of Pike Central, so a 32-yard gain by Anderson.
Big play to open the game for Pike Central.
Yes, it was.
They'll again go out of that shotgun. They see that another direct snap like that. It's it. And it will be. Is that Anderson? Is that him again?
The ball's loose. And I think Floyd Central might have come up with it. And that was Anderson on the carry, and ball knocked loose as he got to the 50, and Floyd Central recovers. First turnover of the night.
Yep. That's a. Sometimes you go there well, even though you only went to it twice. Sometimes you go one time too many, don't you?
You do. So Pike Central runs 2 plays, gets out to the 50-yard line and fumbles it, turns it over.
So just like they taken over on, right where they started at, left off at for Floyd Central, almost identical.
It was. They was on the 49, they're on the 48.
Trips right, one wide out left, Potter in the shotgun, and Potter gonna hand it off. There's a nice run.
I think I've seen a flag come down over there, Charlie.
Yep. There is a flag.
That was Martin on the run. He got down to the 40-yard line.
So Floyd Central will pick up the holding call. It'll be 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
And let's see where they're going to mark it off from the 45, so it'll be 10 yards from a spot of the foul. That'll move it back to Floyd Central's 45-yard line.
Yep, you're right. So first and about 15 now for Floyd Central. Or first and 17.
Right.
Floyd Central again trips to the right, one wide out left. Potter in the shotgun. Potter takes it. He's going to hand it up, fumble it, and
Pike Central come up with it.
Let's see if they.
Yes, they did.
No, I don't know if he may have taken it away from him.
Well, he's giving it to him now.
Give it to him. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't have control of it.
Right.
So.
And looks like number 55, Tanner Hunt, coming up with the fumble. And we talked to Coach Hager before the game, said that they had 3 fumbles last week against Prestonsburg, all on the exchange, trying to run the read option, and that again was a fumble on the exchange.
Yes, it was.
So teams trading turnovers.
And both teams gained yardage on the turnover.
They did.
Twins to the left, one wide out right. Hunt in the shotgun. Here comes that jet sweep. No, Hunt keeps it himself. And Hunt's going to get about 8 yards on the carry. That's Tyler Hunt.
Running with some power up the middle.
He'll get to about the 36-yard line.
Pick up of 6.
So 2nd down and 4 coming up. Hard to see the box over here where they don't have that orange around it, isn't it?
Right.
So they'll come back up the line of scrimmage. 4:51 to go here in the first quarter, no score. One wide out to the left and slot. And there's that jet sweep. I believe that was...
and here comes 2 flags in, and that could be face mask. That was number 6 on the carry. That would be Noah Iriks.
See what the penalty flag is, and we're waiting. Mr. Boger about to give us the call here.
Flag from the referee and the back judge, and that's what I thought. Both of them come in about the same time, so
15 yards.
That's going to be 15 yards from the end of the run.
Yeah.
As Iriks got down to the 34, so he picked up 3. Then the face mask tack on 15 more.
Ball at about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Pike Central.
2 penalties now. Floyd Central 25 yards.
Split backs out to the shotgun for Floyd for Pike Central. One wide out wide to the left. And there'll be Hunt trying to run it again. And either no gain or a yard, Larry.
I think they're going to give him no game. Nice play that time. Big 79, Ethan Sparkman coming through for Floyd Central, 6'3", 380 pounds. He can clog that middle up pretty good, Charlie. No gain.
10.
Both defenses are playing pretty well right now as far as yards gained. It's just the turnovers and the penalties right now hurting both teams.
Hunt in the shotgun again. One wide out wide to the left. This time Hunt's going to throw it. He got a man open. And that's going to be down to about the 6-yard line. I believe that was number 3.
Keegan Bentley.
Keegan Bentley.
Number 8.
Number 8, okay. So Bentley picks up 1st down, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 1st and goal. So the ball sitting at the 8-yard line, 1st and goal for Pike Central.
1st and goal for Pike Central.
And the Hawks will come back up the line of scrimmage, one wide out wide to the right. High formation out to the shotgun, and let's see, it's going to be Hunt taking it toward the corner. And did he stretch out? Where did he get to?
Going to mark him at the 1, looks like, Charlie.
Okay, so 2nd down and goal from the 1. I thought he should have went ahead and turned it up there right before he got to the corner, but
right.
So it'll be 2nd and goal now from the 1.
So we're under 3 minutes here in this first quarter. No score, but Pike Central knocking on the door right now.
They got a good shot right here. Got 2 shots at it, maybe 3. Again, split backs in the backfield. One wide out wide to left, slot right. And he's going to hand it off, and that's going to be a touchdown.
I think that was Anderson.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Touchdown, Pike Central.
We'll have to give it to him. We ain't going to see who come out of there with it, are you? So bring up 6-0 score now. Pike Central with the lead. 2:23 to play here in the first quarter. A couple of turnovers, one for each team here in the first quarter.
Anderson's had an eventful first quarter. He's got 3 carries for 35 yards. He's fumbled and got a touchdown.
He's made something happen every time
He has.
Here comes the extra point attempt.
Isaac Hunt.
That was low. Kick is up. It looks good. And it is 7-0 Pike Central with 2:23 to play here in the first on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Microtech Security and Gearhart Broadband are teaming up. You can now bundle a modern home security system and fast, reliable broadband internet. Protect what's important with 24/7 monitoring and keep connected with the broadband speeds your family needs. For a limited time, you'll also receive a free Z-Wave smart plug. That's right, free. A useful accessory that you can fully control within your Alula security app. Call us to get started at 1-800-264-1730 or online at microtechsecurity.com.
Any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Whole Home Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by an array of features. We optimize your network through smart equipment placement and ensure maximum coverage for all your devices. The Plume app lets you monitor network performance, access parental controls, and more. Improve your home with Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi. Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online to learn more.
Pike Central's kickoff goes out of bounds. We missed that, so we had a little technical difficulty, but goes out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line for Floyd Central. They got twins right, or twins each way, and Potter in the shotgun. And Potter looking to run it out, or did he hand it off?
No, he kept it, and he's going to be thrown for a loss.
Yep. Be a loss of about, looks like, what, two?
Yeah, they're going to mark it back to the 37.
So 2nd down, 12 coming up now for Floyd Central. 2:03 you play here in the first quarter. Pike Central leads us 7-0. Wins right for Floyd Central, one wide out to the left. It's trips right, one wide out left. Empty backfield for Potter. And Potter rolling out, wanting to throw, trying to throw out in the flats. He's got his man, Boyd, and Boyd will go down
about a yard short of the first, Charlie.
Going to be a couple short, looks like. They're going to spot him right away. No, maybe not.
Going to give him the 48.
Yeah, you got to get to the 49, so bring up 3rd down and 1.
Pick up of 11 that time for Boyd. That's 2 catches now for 23 yards.
3rd down. And 1 to go.
So Potter 3 of 4, 34 yards right now, Charlie. Ground game non-existent right now for Floyd Central. They have rushed it 6 times for no yards.
Well, they're lining up in the wishbone here with a double tight. Potter will go under center.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter.
So Potter gets everybody set. Takes the snap, hands it off, and 1st down. Over here off the right side, Boyd on the carry.
And he's going to make it down to the 47, pick up a 5.
So 1st and 10 now. Jaguars, we're under a minute to play here in this first quarter. They don't have to take a snap if they don't want to, but it looks like they're going to line up quickly and try to get one off. Twins to the left. Shot or pistol formation this time for Floyd Central. Now they're going to.
Well, that play was blown up. They had 2 men in motion, and the center didn't give them a chance to snap the football, and so it's going to be illegal motion.
Could you put 2 men in motion at the same time anyway?
Well, you can put 2 men in motion, but you have to give them a chance to get set once they move. So, but if you've got 2 in motion when the ball's snapped, then that's an illegal shift.
Okay.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. And that's going to be the last play, or the last, I don't know if you call it a play or not, but it'll be the last flag anyway of this quarter.
So at the end of 1, 7-0, Pike Central on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Let's go.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
More than ever, we're all living online right now. It's one more reason using online account management from Gearhart Communications just makes sense. Visit ecare.gearhart.com to sign up so you can pay your bill, review your statements, or set up worry-free automatic payments, all without leaving your home. Make life a little easier. Online account management from Gearhart Broadband. Sign up today at ecare.gearhart.com.
Floyd Central ready for second quarter action, 7-0. Pike Central over the Jaguars of Floyd Central. They will have it when we get back to action first and what is first and 15.
Yep.
Ball is on the 47-yard line of the Jaguars.
And let's see, Jaguars getting their final instructions over here from the sideline. They're looking to football. Are they going to move it?
Well, let's see.
What we got?
Well, they moved it to the 48, so which is right.
Okay.
Because the back stick's on the 47. So as a 5-yard penalty, move it back 5 yards. Penalties hurt Floyd Central in that first quarter, Charlie. They had 3. They had a hold, had a face mask, and then here you've got an illegal shift. They also had a fumble in the first quarter, so got to clean that up.
Yep. Pistol formation again. There's that double shift again, trying to unbalance line to this side. They're going to run to that direction, and he's going to get back to midfield. That's going to be it. Gain of 2.
I think that was Boyd running. I'm not sure until they come off the pile.
Yes, Dalton Boyd.
Yeah. And he's going to pick up, like you said, 2 yards. That's 11 yards now on 4 carries for Boyd. Pike Central's defense being stout right now on the run game, Charlie.
Yes, it has been.
Floyd Central has run it, 4, 6, 8 times for a total of 6 yards.
Empty backfield look again. And rolling out, wanting to throw is Potter. And Potter going to be sacked. That'll go down. It should go down as a sack, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's a sack. That's looks like number 56, Sean Newbit. And it's going to be all the way back to the, where are they marking him? At the 48-yard line of Floyd Central, so it's going to bring up third and 15.
Yep. So Floyd Central again trips this time to the left. One wide out right. Let's see. Looks like Gavin Martin will be in the backfield along with Potter. So they get everybody set. Potter takes the snap, and he's rolling out to his left, wanting to throw. Throws it downfield. It's going to be incomplete.
Would have been enough for the first down if the receiver could pull it in. He was intended for number 8, Jordan Akers, but couldn't handle Akers. He went to the inside. Pass was thrown to the outside. Coach Hager upset on the sideline. He thought there might have been a hold there on that one. But it's going to force the Jaguars to punt the ball away back to the Pike Central Hawks. Not been much of a flow to this game right now, Charlie. Both teams turning it over on fumbles and the penalties, and it's just not been smooth.
Keegan Bentley back deep, I think, for Pike Central. And ready for the punt. Floyd Central ready to punts it away. It'll be. Did he fair catch it?
No, he didn't fair catch it.
I tell you, it was a gutsy call by Keegan Bentley right there.
Yes, it was. And the Floyd Central player bumped him and then backed up because he thought, well, maybe he did call a fair catch. And when he backed up, Bentley just took off.
Yep, he had me fooled. I thought he come out and fouled a fair catch too.
I never did see the hand come up, so evidently it didn't. The officials didn't call anything. So Pike Central will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35. 10-12 left here in the first half, and they lead by 7.
Play coming in from the sideline now. Tyler Hunt brings it in, sorry. Hunt will bring his team back up the line of scrimmage. We'll go out of that split backfield, Twins to the left. And we're going to have a timeout Pike Central. So 7-0 lead. Pike Central, 10-12 to play here in the first half. This Intermountain Sports Network.
Any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by mobile app features. Call or click Gearhart Broadband to learn more.
Not everyone gets this excited by Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's full-featured HD video, coming to smart TVs and devices on Gearhart Broadband this fall. Call or click to learn more.
We're back at Floyd Central. Pike Central has the football 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 10-12 left here in the first half, and the Hawks enjoying a 7-0 lead right now, Charlie.
And Pike Central lines up slot, and they're going to run it right out of the backfield. It'll be a direct snap. See,
I think it's Anderson.
Could be.
That's who it is.
32. You are correct.
And they're going to give him 2 yards on it.
2nd down and 8 coming up now for Pike Central.
Anderson had the big 32-yard run on the first carry, and since then he's carried it 3 times for 5 yards, and he's had a fumble and a touchdown on those.
Yeah. One wide out wide to the left for Pike Central. Hunt will take it, hand it off a little quick sweep over there, and that's Irix, I believe, on the carry. He's going to have a 1st down.
Nice run that time by Noah Irix, and he's getting out to the
looks like the
46, so we're going to give him 9 on that one.
So 1st and 10 Pike Central.
So that's for a 1st down. Pike Central.
Pike Central 62 yards on the ground right now on 9 carries. Only threw it 1 time, and that was complete.
Pike Central back at the line of scrimmage again, wide out, wide left, and 2 slots. Here comes motion around, and he's going to keep it himself. That's Hunt, and he's going to get about 2, maybe 3.
I think they're going to give him about 2 on that one, looks like. Going to give him out to the 48.
Yep, gain of 2. 2nd down 8 now for Pike Central.
Hunt's got 4 carries, 15 yards. Not bad, almost 4 yards a carry.
Yeah.
You take that.
Looks good on the stat sheet anyway, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And we're going to have a wide out to the right, Twins to the left. And Hunt's going to fake it, throws it.
Oh,
nearly
boy, I tell you. Big number 40 stepping in, Brady Jones, and
that could be it too. If he
just knocked it down, but and I think when he looked up, he was just more or less protecting himself, swatting it down. If he'd had his head turned just a second sooner, he might have been taking that one to the house.
Maybe you're right, yeah. He had a good opportunity there. So 3rd down 8 now coming up for the Hawks. Twins right, 1 wide out to the left. Hunt in the shotgun. Comes motion. And we got a flag. Illegal starter, yeah.
Second penalty on Pike Central, both of them 5-yard variety.
3rd and 13 now coming up for Pike Central.
Same thing, 48. He's short of these. Should have been. They went 48-48 instead of 48-47. They shorted the yard. So that was a 4-yard penalty. Ball 48, right?
Yeah, and it'll be Hunt in the shotgun. Here comes motion. Another flag. Another false start.
So the Hawks are going backwards, Charlie, on their own doing.
Yep. So 3rd and 18 now. Struggling with that snap count.
6 penalties now, 3 of each team. We've still got 8:22 left here in the first half.
So ball at the 38-yard line. Yep,
38-yard line.
And it'll be 3rd down now. Pike Central back up the line of scrimmage. Everybody hurry up and get this one away, too.
And we're going to have to call timeout.
Timeout Pike Central, 8:22 to play here in the first half. They lead 7-0. 3rd and 18 when we return on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Here at Microtech Security, we strive to provide peace of mind through a safer, smarter home backed by quality, reliable customer service. We are a local company with local people that are here to serve your home and businesses with the top products in the security industry. We have monitoring services available starting as low as $19.95 a month. Call us today to discuss our bundling options. 606-478-9100. With Microtech, security is a family matter.
Hi everyone, we are so pleased you selected AirTies for your wall-to-wall Wi-Fi. Here's what we'll cover in the introductory AirSonic Selfie app session. Downloading the app, creating an account, labeling the APs, and introducing the main screens. Prior to using this app, please ensure the AirTies Mesh Wi-Fi network is already installed and that your mobile device connects to it. So let's get started. The first step is to download the app. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad as we are here, go to the App Store. For those of you on Android devices, you'll find the app in Google Play. Search for AirSonic Selfie and download it onto your mobile device. Opening the app takes you to the welcome screen where you will select Continue. After checking the terms box, click Continue and the app will prompt you to log in or create an account. As you haven't created an account yet, scroll down and select Don't Have an Account. On the Create an Account screen, enter your name, email address, and an 8 to 22 character password. After re-entering your password, click Continue. After entering your credentials, click Login, and click No Thanks when asked do you have any additional APs. The Selfie app will automatically discover your AirTies Wi-Fi devices and prompt you to label them based on their location. Select Continue after labeling each device. Unless you wish to change the existing Wi-Fi network name, select Skip. Changing it will require you to reconnect to the new network name. Your network is now ready. Click OK. On the dashboard screen, the first number under network activity shows data coming from the internet, or downstream, while the second number reflects the data going to the internet, or upstream. The data numbers are in megabits per second. Tapping below the numbers on the graph will open a new window, listing all devices in the home and their data usage. Clicking the AirTies device label on the dashboard screen enables you to edit the device label name, view the number of connected devices, and turn the device LEDs off or on. Selecting My Network takes you to a live color-coded network diagram of your Wi-Fi devices. Green indicates devices with strong Wi-Fi connections, yellow being OK, and red for any devices with a poor Wi-Fi signal. Clicking on the 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner opens more settings which include Wi-Fi settings to change your password or to reset a forgotten password, and Guest Wi-Fi to easily set up a separate network for guests. We appreciate you watching today. For additional information, check us out on YouTube, Vimeo, and our AirSonics website.
8:22 left here first half, 7-0 Pike Central over Floyd Central, and Charlie, Pike Central has been called for 2 illegal procedures since the last snap, and they backed herself up. It's 3rd and 18 from their own 38-yard line.
They're going to looks like they're going to throw it here on 3rd and long, and he's trying to go deep. He's got a man, and it's going to be incomplete. No flags on the play.
And they will be forced to punt it away now.
So 4th and 18 now for Pike Central.
Both defenses playing pretty stout defense right now. The offense is having a little problems getting a good flow going, Charlie.
You're right. Let's see if Floyd Central can capitalize on this stop. And they're getting everybody set. And boy, line drive kick. Takes a good Pike Central bounce, though.
It does.
It'll roll down to the 31. Will be 1st and 10 now for Floyd Central. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Jaguars at the 31-yard line. Let's see what they come out with here, as they've actually been throwing the ball a lot more than you would expect with Brent Potter in there at quarterback.
Yeah. Charlie talking about the offense is struggling right now. Floyd Central with a total of 34 yards here in the first half so far, and Pike Central only 72 yards.
Yep. So it looks like they're in that wishbone look. Potter going to have to take a man through. And he's going to get a couple. That's going to be it, Larry.
That's going to be it. Let's see and try to get the number of who that ball carrier was. Looks like that's going to be Dalton Boyd.
Yep, you're right.
Give him 2, as you say it. Boyd now 13 yards on 5 carries.
2nd down and 8 now coming up for the for the Jaguars. Going back to that bone look again. Pike Central got 10 men in the box. And let's see, he's rolling out, wanting to throw.
Wide open.
Opportunity. And that could be 6. If he can make it, he's going to take it down inside the 20, 10, 5, and touchdown.
Boy, he hesitated. Noah Markham, 67 yards.
You know, that's what you do. You got 10 men in the box. You put 3 of them in the pattern, and that safety can't cover them all 3.
You're right.
Good call over there by Coach Hager and the staff. 7-6 now, 7:14 to go is here in the first half. Good different ball game now.
Yes, sir.
Looked like momentum was on the Hawks side, and it just evaporated, didn't it?
Quickly. Big extra point here.
Yes, it is.
And looks like Brennan Evans will be doing the kicking honors on this.
It's good to see more teams going for the extra point now.
Right.
Waiting on the snap. Snaps down, kick is up. It is no good. 7-6 Pike Central, 7:14 to play here in the first half. We'll be right back on Intermountain Sports Network.
With 7:14 left here in the first half. We're at Floyd Central. Pike Central has the 1-point lead. Floyd Central closed the gap on the 67-yard touchdown pass and catch from Martin to Markham. Extra point no good, and Floyd Central set to kick it off, Charlie.
They are. Plenty of time left here in this first half. It's a 1-point game, 7-6. Keegan Bentley, the deep man for Pike Central.
For Pike Central, great. Keegan Bentley.
And the officials give us a signal. Here comes the kick. It's going to be another line drive kick. They're going to let Bentley field it, try to get behind the wedge coming up the middle. Got a couple of blocks, and he hesitated, and he he is going to get across the 35 to maybe the 37.
We'll mark him at the 37, a 15-yard return as he picked it up on the 22. So Pike Central will have it 1st and 10 from their own 37. They'll have 7:04 to work with here in the first half.
Of course, big drive right here, Larry, because you are the team that receives the ball to start the second half, as we talk about a lot.
Yes.
That's a good way to take that momentum back if you're Pike Central.
And Pike Central could grind it out on the ground and take most of the time off the clock. They're basically a ground game.
In this kind of an I formation, he's going to hand it off over on the outside.
Big man.
Big play.
On the move.
And
not going to catch it.
All the way. 63 yards for the touchdown.
Anderson, and there's a flag back in the backfield.
Uh-oh. That was coming back then, Larry.
I would think so. Boy, the big man rumbling, Charlie.
Yes, he was.
Don't know what kind of speed he's got side to side, but now you put him north and south, now he was a rumbler.
Yep.
Coming back with his hands on his hip, he might need a break. And let's see what's called going to be hold. That's what we thought it would be on Pike Central. And again, the Hawks shooting themselves in the foot. The last drive, they had it 2nd and 8 and end up 2nd and 18 on 2 illegal procedure penalties. And again, that time a 63-yard touchdown run comes off the board as they call a hold and going to mack them up to the 30-yard line. That's going to make it
a 74-yard penalty, Larry.
It is. That's going to bring it up and make it 1st and 17, looks like.
And go again out of that same look, out of the shotgun. And Hunt's going to run it himself, and he's not going to get anywhere.
We'll give him a yard, looks like.
Let's see what's going to be.
16 yards on 5 carries for Hunt.
Be a pickup of 1.
2nd and 16.
16, yep.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Pike Central again comes back up. We'll have a wide out wide to the left. Slot to the right. Hunt going out of that shotgun. He's going to hand it off, trying to get to the outside again.
That's the big man, rumbling Anderson.
Anderson will get up to the 35 at least, maybe the 36.
I'm going to give him 35. Pick up a 4.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12 now.
41 yards on 5 carries. And it had a 63-yarder called back because of a penalty.
Yeah. So ball right at the 35-yard line, 3rd down and 12. One wide out, wide left, slot to the right again. Hunt in the shotgun. Hunt going to hand it off. Nope, going to keep it himself, and he's going to be thrown for a loss.
Yes, beautiful play that time by the defensive end for Floyd Central. Let's see when he gets up. He's slow to get up. Get his number.
Okay.
Number 28.
Okay.
And number 28 would be Gavin Martin.
Gavin Martin, yep. So Pike Central have to punt it away here on 4th down and 12 with 4:50 to play here in the first half. 7-6 ball game. Hawks leading the Jaguars by 1. Everybody getting set. Evans back deep for Floyd Central. Pike Central gets it, and he gets away a decent-looking kick, and it's going to bounce. He'll take it at the 29, and he is going to go down at about the 30.
And that's where they're going to mark him, right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Floyd Central now from the 30. 4:20 to play here in the first half.
Might loosen that Pike Central defense up this time, Charlie. They, as you said, made the call right before the 67-yard touchdown. They had 10 men in the box, and, of course, they lined Markham up as a tight end, and he slipped down to him wide open,
Yes.
went 67 yards. So maybe loosen up a little bit on the running game. They've not right now. They've got 2 yards in the run game on 10 carries.
They got twins to the left this time. Potter in the shotgun, split backs back there with him. Potter going to hand it off in the backfield and nowhere to go.
Nope.
No gain, maybe.
We're going to lose a yard, actually.
Okay.
That was Boyd again on the carry.
So second down and 11 now. Well,
about a half yard.
Yeah.
We'll still call it 11. We're not into the decimals.
That's true, yeah. Twins to the right this time. Actually going to be trips to the right, one wide out left, looks like. It'll be an empty backfield for Potter. Potter gets everybody set. Takes a snap. He's rolling out, wanting to throw. Pike Central putting some pressure on him. They're going to tuck it and run with it. And he gets a nice break, cuts to the outside, cuts back loose, and he'll go down at the 47-yard line. But that's enough for a first down for Floyd Central.
Pickup of 17 yards.
Well, normally he's a 5'11" tight end and linebacker, been put into the position to play quarterback with the injury to Hager.
Right. And he looks more like a running back.
Yes.
Of course, he's 4 or 5 through the air, 101 yards and a touchdown in the passing game. So
he's going to run it again out of the backfield, and Pike Central meets him right about the line of scrimmage there. Maybe a gain of a yard.
Maybe give him a yard out of it.
Depending on which mark they go on here. No gain. Second down and 10.
Second down 10. From the 47.
2:40 to play here in the first half. 7-6 score. Pike Central leading. Floyd Central moving the football a little bit here, Larry. But he got it second down and 10 now from the 47. Looks like wishbone, double tight look. And Pike Central got 9 in the box this time, not 10. And he's rolling out one to throw again. He is hit in the backfield, throws it on the run, and it's caught. Will be caught right at the.
That's Markham again.
Markham again, 39-yard line. So Markham with 2 big catches right now for Floyd Central.
Yes, he has. Let's see, that's a pickup of 13 yards.
So bring up first and 10 now. Floyd Central, ball at the 39-yard line. Empty backfield look for Potter. He's rolling out again, wanting to throw. Pike Central trying to put the rush on him. He runs away from it, and he's going to have a first down for Floyd Central.
All the way down to the 25-yard line to pick up a 14 again, and all at once Floyd Central is getting chunk yardage, Charlie.
Pike Central not knowing how to defend them right now. Ball at the 36 or 26-yard line, first and 10.
First and 10 from the 26.
1:40 to play here in the first half. Wishbone look again. Potter under center. And he's going to hand it off this time.
Boyd
hit in the backfield and knocked it down for
no gain.
No gain, yep. So it'll be second down and 10.
They got Boyd's number right now, Charlie. He's got 7 carries, 12 yards.
They've been good against the run for the most part here. Give a couple big plays. The pass plays hurt Pike Central, though.
Well, Potter is, he's been the big man on the ground right now.
Yep. Trips right, one wide out left. Potter in an empty backfield. Potter rolling out, wanting to throw, and this time Pike Central boxes him in, and they get him for a loss, a sack on the play.
Number 69, Nate Roberts, coming in for the Hawks and cleaning that one up.
I think what happened in the last couple times, timeout called by Floyd Central, 55, we'll just keep it right here. 7-6 score, Pike Central by 1. But what Pike Central doing is those defensive ends were committing too soon and tried to chase him down. This time they stayed at home, made him turn it up the field, ran him right into that linebacker.
Exactly.
Which is what the defensive end is supposed to do.
And you're supposed to stay home, protect that outside, not let him get to the edge.
I want to remind everybody tonight's game brought to you by the University of Pikeville. As the Bears joining our crew here with us, Howard Family Pharmacy, Microtech Security, Coldfields Telephone, overhead door of Eastern Kentucky, Intermountain Cable, Man Toyota of Prestonsburg, Appalachian Wireless, and Attorney John Earl Hunt. And speaking of Attorney John Earl Hunt, Larry, we'll have to name an Attorney John Earl Hunt player of the game at the end of this one. A couple people making their bid for it early in this one.
Yes, they are.
Mr. Markham for the Floyd Central Jaguars has got his name in the book.
Well, you got Markham. Also, you can't rule out Potter. You know, he's 5 of 6 for 114 yards and a touchdown, and then run for 18 yards. And then on the Pike Central side right now, Anderson's looking awful good.
He is. So 3rd and 14 coming up now for Floyd Central. 55 seconds left here in the first half. Empty backfield look again. Trips to the right, one wide out left. And Potter back, and Potter with the quarterback draw. And again, Pike Central gets him, stops him this time. Gain of about 2, maybe, yeah.
They're going to give him 2 on it.
Okay.
That's going to bring up 4th. And there's about 6 seconds difference between the play clock and the game clock, so look for Coach Hager to have them to run it down right before the play clock runs out and snap it, and that way if they don't pick it up, Pike Central might have 3 or 4 seconds left, and I think Pike Central...
Well, somebody called a timeout.
No, Floyd Central did.
So Floyd Central called a timeout with 20 seconds left. We'll just stay right here again with it, talk about it, as, you know, Floyd Central got a shot here, Larry, to take the lead into the half if they can get points this trip.
Well, you know, it's 4th and 14 right now, so they've had some success in the passing game. Potter's 5 of 6 for 114 yards and the touchdown. Of course, the bulk of that yardage coming on the 67-yard touchdown pass to Markham. But Markham's also had a 13-yard catch. He's hit 3 different receivers so far, Evans, Boyd, and Markham, so not out of the realm of possibility that look for him. If they can give him some protection this time to chuck this and into the end zone and see what they can come up with. I think Floyd Central with one more timeout and Pike Central's one, so don't necessarily have to go to the end zone. They can get the first down and then call a timeout.
Yeah, you're right.
Again, we'd like to thank everyone for listening in to us on WXKZ 105.3 and also watching in on HD 105 and WPRG Channel 5, and also you can see it on WPRG.TV. So a lot of platforms that you can get on and see this game or listen to it here tonight.
You're right. Appreciate everybody that's watching or listening here tonight. Floyd Central, that empty backfield, trips to the left, one twins to the right. Potter back to throw. He has time. He's throwing it deep. Like I say, going to the end zone. It is picked. And Pike Central will take over with 10 seconds left, but about their own 2-yard line.
They're right on the 2-yard line, and it looked like it had Evans open that time, Charlie, just underthrew it.
Yep.
If he threw that one to the back of the end zone, he might have been able to run under that one for the touchdown.
Maybe so, but we don't know what kind of arm Potter has, though.
Right.
We know he can get it to the 2.
Only 10 seconds left, and Pike Central on their own 2-yard line, so
not going to take any chances.
I think you're just going to maybe go under center and take the snap. Of course, Coach Hager's got a timeout left. He could call a timeout and force them to snap it twice down there, hoping for a fumble or something.
You're right. They are going to go out of the shotgun again, though. And that may be the last play. He'll get out to the 5, bring up a second down. That should be the last play of the first half. So at the half, it's Pike Central 7, Floyd Central 6 on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Microtech Security and Gearhart Broadband are teaming up. You can now bundle a modern home security system and fast, reliable broadband internet. Protect what's important with 24/7 monitoring and keep connected with the broadband speeds your family needs. For a limited time, you'll also receive a free Z-Wave Smart Plug plug. That's right, free. A useful accessory that you can fully control within your Alula Security app. Call us to get started at 1-800-264-1730 or online at microtechsecurity.com.
This changes everything. Gearhart TV is coming this fall. You'll get full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Gearhart broadband. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Gearhart TV, coming this fall to Gearhart broadband.
Central. We're at the half. It's 7-6. Low scoring affair between Pike Central and Floyd Central. Pike Central holds the lead on a successful extra point attempt. We'll go over some first half stats. First for Floyd Central. Boyd had 7 carries for 12 yards. Evans 2 carries for 1 yard. Martin carried it 1 time for no yards, and Potter carried it 7 times, 20 yards, and he was also sacked 1 time. In the passing game, Potter was 5 of 6, 114 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown was a 67-yard completion to Markham. Markham ended the half with 2 catches for 80 yards and the touchdown. Boyd 2 catches, 23 yards, and Evans 1 catch for 11 yards. Total yardage for Floyd Central, they had 33 yards on the ground, 114 through the air for a total of 147 yards. They had 2 turnovers in the first half, a fumble and an interception. And, of course, the interception come at the end of the half as they was 4th and 13 with 10 seconds left trying to get it into the end zone. It was picked off. Penalties, they were penalized 3 times for 30 yards. For Pike Central, on the ground, Anderson was 5 carries with 41 yards. He had a fumble and also had a 1-yard touchdown run. Hunt carried it 7 times for 19 yards, and Irix carried it 2 times for 12 yards. Passing-wise, Hunt was 1 of 3 for 8 yards. That catch was by Bentley. So total yardage for Pike Central, 72 yards on the ground, 8 yards on the through the air for a total of 80 yards total. So Floyd Central held them under 100 yards total offense in the first half. Pike Central also had 1 fumble. That was the second play of the game as Anderson gave it up. And Pike Central was penalized 4 times for 25 yards. So at the half, it's 7-6. Pike Central over Floyd Central. We'll send it back to the station and return and for the second half, and Pike Central will be receiving the second half kickoff. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Shabby, dilapidated, or just plain ugly? Does your garage door need a makeover? Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky and Southern West Virginia can replace your door with a unique style designed specifically for your house. See how our exclusive styles can transform the look of your home at a lower cost than anyone around. And right now, buy a garage door and opener and receive a $200 rebate. Do you need a garage door makeover? Call Overhead Door for a garage door makeover. We'll come to you.
We're back at Floyd Central, 7-6. Pike Central over the Jaguars, and we're about ready for the second half kickoff. Pike Central will be receiving the kickoff, Charlie, and both teams' defense played very well in that first half. Floyd Central held Pike Central under 100 yards total offense. You take away the 167-yard play that Floyd Central had for the touchdown, and both teams would have exactly 80 yards.
Yeah, that big play got Floyd Central some momentum, got them back in the ballgame. It looked like they were struggling there for a long time, but that's opened the game up quite a bit for them.
Yeah, it has.
Pike Central got that interception late in the right there at the end of the first half in order to keep them out of the end zone, so we'll see what happens.
Well, you know, we spoke with Coach Hager before the game, and he said his defense had been playing pretty good, and he thought that if they played like they had been, that they could keep him into the game to where his offense, maybe score a touchdown or two and sneak out here with the win, and that's exactly what happened in the first half.
It looks like so far they're pretty close. Well, it's as close as it can get, Larry, other than being tied.
Of course, both teams turned the football over in the first half. Pike Central had the fumble. That was the second play of the game, which didn't really end up hurting them much. Floyd Central fumbled it and also had the interception. Of course, the interception was a Hail Mary at the end of the first half, but the fumble that they had was the one that Pike Central ended up scoring off of. Of course, Pike Central was penalized 4 times in the first half for 25 yards, and Floyd Central 3 times for 30 yards. So both teams need to clean up a little bit as far as the penalties and the turnovers, and somebody's going to come out here with a big district win tonight. This is the first district game for both of these two teams, and of course the other two teams in the district is playing tonight. We haven't heard a score on that. That's Belfry down at Lawrence County.
Be interesting to see how that one turns out. You know, I like Belfry's chances, but
right. Of course, they're coming off the loss for Pikeville last week, so we see how they respond to that.
That's true. And Pike Central ready to receive. Floyd Central ready to kick it away. We're ready for second half action. And Keegan Bentley, the deep man, they're going to kick another line drive. They'll take this one at the 30, try to return it from there.
That's Anderson.
And Anderson got a nice run. He'll get it out to midfield, Larry.
Boy, I tell you, the big man, he gets up ahead of steam. He's tough to bring down. Don't have, we got the height, don't have the weight on their roster, but I'm saying he's probably up around the 240, 250 range, just looking at him.
Yeah.
First and 10 for Pike Central from the 50-yard line.
So Pike Central will start at midfield. They lead by 1. Difference in the ball game, a extra point.
One wide out wide to the right. And direct snap back. Is that Anderson?
Yes.
And he's going to get a couple. Maybe 3.
We'll give him 2, looks
3,
like.
yeah, looks like they're going to give him 3. They're going to move out to the 47. Now they're going to move it back to the 48.
Yes. That's 6 carries, 43 yards for Anderson. He has the only touchdown for Pike Central, a 1-yard plunge. Also had one of the, the only turnover they had, the fumble.
And so second down and 8. One wide out, split wide to the right. Pike Central gets set. And they're going to run a sweep to this right side. He's got some blockers in front of him. Hunt taking it right down the sideline, down inside the 30, inside the 25 before he gets wrestled out of bounds. They could have thrown a flag on that, Larry.
They could have. You're right. I was kind of down in the corner where I can't hardly see it, and I was looking down to see what they was going to do, but they didn't let it go. So he's down to the 21, a pickup of 27 yards for Hunt.
So first and 10 now for Pike Central. 11:07 to go here in the third quarter. This is a quick drive to start with. Just two big plays.
2 plays, and they went from the 50 down to the 21-yard line of the Jaguars.
Well, you know, field position makes a big difference when you got the short field in front of you.
Well, you can use the whole playbook when you start at midfield.
Yes, you can. One wide out wide to the left. And Hunt Well, Noah, nice little delay in there to Noah Isricks, and he's going to be down close to a first down. Noah Isricks looked like he was going to run that when Hunt did, and then all of a sudden just hands it off to Isricks, and he shoots up the hole off the left side.
They're going to give him 9 on it, looks like, Charlie. Well, what they do, they line him up in the slot, and he comes in motion. And, of course, most time when you run a man in motion like that, he's going to go for the jet sweep, but he just turns it straight up the middle as they block down and try to trap and open the hole up in the middle. It worked pretty good.
They did. They got a big hole off the left side that time. So 2nd down and 1 now. Pike Central, ball at the 12-yard line. One wide out wide to the left. Hunt in that shotgun. And nobody knew the snap count that time. Well, the center may not know the snap count because everybody moved.
Yeah. The man that needed to know it, I don't think did. That's 5 penalties now against Pike Central for 30 yards, and best I can remember, Charlie, 3 of those penalties has been false starts.
Had 2 of them on the same drive a while ago, back to back.
Yes, they did. Anderson comes back into the backfield for the Hawks.
Hunt brings the play from the sideline. They'll come back up the line of scrimmage. Twins this time to the left. Slot to the right. Anderson, the single set back in the backfield with Hunt. Hunt fakes it, throws it out wide. He's got a man. Boy, nice shoestring tackle.
Yes, it was. That looks like number 3 on the tackle, Brendan Evans. And they're going to bring him down for
no gain.
No gain, looks like, yes.
I thought he got to the 16.
Did you see who caught that pass?
No, I missed it. I'm sorry.
We got 3rd down and 6 from the 17-yard.
So 3rd and 6 now for Pike Central. Drive stalling on them here. One wide out wide to the left. Hunt in the shotgun. He's rolling out this time to his right, throws it, and overthrows his receiver.
He was intended for Irix, looks like.
Yep, that'll bring up 4th down and 6. Let's see what they do here. They'll go for it, I would imagine. I don't think that's a...
Oh, yeah, they'll go for it on this one here. And Charles, just shows you sometimes how much a 5-yard penalty can stop a drive. They had it 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line, and they got the 5-yard false start penalty, backed them up 5 yards. Then they had the completion for no gain and incompletion. Next thing you know, it's 4th and 6.
You're right. Wide out wide to the left. Hunt in the shotgun, and Hunt rolling out, going to throw it, and incomplete. Put it behind the receiver out of it, and it'll be short. Turnover on downs.
Yes. Did a good job of hiding the football that time. Floyd Central was looking for him to run. The defense pulled up, but when he raised up to throw the ball, just threw it behind his receiver. He was open right at the 5-yard line.
Right.
Probably would have been a first down, but Floyd Central will take over, and the ball is on their own 17-yard line. 9:01 left here in the 3rd quarter. Floyd Central trails 7-6.
Floyd Central in the wishbone formation. And he's going to hand it off, 2nd man through. That's going to be well, let's see where they're going to get him to. The
probably give him out maybe to the 20-yard line, and
20 or the 19, I would imagine. Let's see.
Player's still down, the runner that ran the ball. Now he's getting up, and I think that was Boyd, Tyler Boyd.
They'll give him the 20. Gain of 3.
Boyd. Yeah.
2nd down, 7. 8:30 to play here in the 3rd. 7-6, still a 1-point ball game. No score here in the 2nd half. This is the first drive for Floyd Central, and we've got a Floyd Central player down. And we're going to have an official timeout to check on him, see if he's got a cramp or... That's what it looks like. They're working it out for a cramp, looks like. So 8:30 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 7-6 lead for Pike Central. Floyd Central with the ball, 2nd down and 7. We'll remind you tonight's game brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Man Toyota of Prestonsburg, Intermountain Cable, Coalfields Telephone, Microtech Security, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, University of Pikeville, and Appalachian Wireless.
That was Brennan Evans that was the player is down, and I think you're right, Charlie. It looks like a cramp, but it looks more like he's favoring a groin pull or something.
Maybe.
Didn't see him have his leg up in the air, you know. Of course, he's on the sideline stretching out, and let's see what he does.
Here comes motion. They're going to hand it off on the sweep, and he's going to get out to about the 36. Going to be close.
And that was number 8. Jordan Akers on the carry.
They're going to give him the 37, Larry.
27.
27, I'm sorry. What's he got to get
up
out
a
to?
7?
Yep, got to get out to the 28, so it'll be 3rd down and 1. Or they're going to measure. Okay. Looked like he had to get to the 38, didn't it?
Well, no, he was on the 17. They was when they took the ball over, they was on the 17, so looked like it's going to be close. We're going to give him 7 yards on that carry. Can't tell from here exactly the angle we're looking at if it's right at the 17 or just a little bit one way or the other. The ball, as they've got it placed on this side, looks to be just past the 17. Get those old chains out here and stretch them, and we'll see what the deal is.
And let's see. When they get it marked out here, we'll find out.
First down.
Half the length of the football. So 1st and 10 now for the Jaguars.
8:23 left, 3rd quarter. Floyd Central has trailed throughout, had a chance to tie it with the extra point, missed it, so 7-6, low scoring affair for both teams.
Yes, it is.
Thought we'd see a little more scoring than this.
I felt like we would too, but defense has been the name of the game so far.
It has been.
Empty backfield look again for Floyd Central. Potter takes it, and he's going to try to keep it himself, isn't he?
He is, and it's going to be no gain on it.
Bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Floyd Central. 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Flock of those Hawks got
yes,
that one,
did.
didn't it? Potter now with 8 carries, 20 yards. He's had been sacked one time.
Be one wide. I think he might have broke the huddle and run a man off the field. Larry didn't get caught. Did you see that?
I think I seen that.
Yeah. One wide out wide to the left. Potter under center with the broken bone behind him. Pike Central bringing the blitz, and they've got him in the backfield if they can corral him. But nope, can't corral him. But he's going to be well short. You get about a yard, looks like maybe.
Looks like going to get a yard. That was Akers on the carry.
Nice job defensively that time by Pike Central, though, to stretch that out and not let him cut back up.
It's going to be 3rd and 9. So both teams with one possession here in the 2nd half, and the defenses has bowed their necks as Pike Central got down to the 11-yard line, shot herself in the foot, though, actually. Charlie had it 2nd and 1, got the false start penalty, and then had 2 no gain plays and ended up turning it over.
Trips to the left. And Potter rolling out, wanting to throw. Potter will tuck it, and he's going to fall down, Larry.
No turf monster got him, Charlie.
It'll be, I guess it's not a sack. I guess it's a sack.
Well, it looked like he was running the ball, so
Okay.
we won't call it a sack, but we will call it a loss of, looks like about 6 yards.
So 4th and what we're going to have here?
4th and 14.
There it is. I lost it. I have a hard time picking that marker up over there. Used to that orange outline around them.
Yes, most time they do.
So Floyd Central ready to punt it away. High snap. Goes up and gets it. He gets away a nice end-over-end punt. Not very long, but takes a good Floyd Central bounce. And I don't know why he stopped that one at the 46.
Nope. Just standing there, it bounced in his hands. He caught it and dropped it, but it looked like it might have went on down the field.
Well, I think he probably had another 5 yards on
4 or 5 yards at least. So Pike Central, again, with good field position as they started the second half on the return at the 50. This time they'll take over on their own 46-yard line. We've got 5:40 left here in the third quarter, and the Hawks still hanging on to that 7-6 lead.
And they've got the football again. One wide out wide to the right. Split backs in the backfield. And there's that little cross buck out of the backfield.
Anderson
trying to turn the corner, and he's just running over people.
Oh, Lord. He's pulled away from a couple of tackle, and then finally just lowered his head like a big battering ram and lowers it and ends up with a gain of 8 yards with it.
I tell you, it's an impressive run. That young man, he may be leading the way on that Pike Central side.
Well, he's got 7 carries for 51 yards and the only touchdown. And we've got a man down, and this one definitely is a cramp for Floyd Central. So with 5:24 left, third quarter, 7-6, Pike Central with the lead. We'll take a break and be right back this year in the Mountain Sports Network.
This changes everything. Gearhart TV is coming this fall. You'll get full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Gearhart broadband. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Gearhart TV, coming this fall to Gearhart broadband.
More than ever, we're all living online right now. It's one more reason using online account management from Gearhart Communications just makes sense. Visit ecare.gearhart.com to sign up so you can pay your bill, review your statements, or set up worry-free automatic payments, all without leaving your home. Make life a little easier. Online account management from Gearhart Broadband. Sign up today at ecare.gearhart.com. Any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by mobile app features. Call or click Gearhart Broadband to learn more.
This is going to go the distance.
We are loaded with every touchdown from every game
To the end zone.
every Sunday afternoon.
Wide open for the touchdown.
We were built for days like today.
.24 left, third quarter, 7-6. Pike Central over Floyd Central as number 28, Gavin Martin, with a cramp for Floyd Central. They get it straightened out, and a little hitch in his getting off the field. So Pike Central will have it from the 46 of Floyd Central, 2nd and 2, Charlie.
In that I formation out of the shotgun, here comes Hunt running it behind his other blockers, and I believe he got the first down and more.
Yes, he's down inside the 40 to the 41, pick up a 5.
So 1st and 10, Pike Central, 5:06 to play here in the third quarter. 7-6 lead for the Hawks.
Hunt now with 51 yards on 9 carries, and Anderson 51 yards on 7 carries.
1st and 10 for the Hawks. From the 41.
So 1st and 10, Pike Central. Ball on the 41-yard line. One wide out wide to the right. Going to break out of that. Going to put a slot over here to the right as well. Hunt in the shotgun. Hunt going to hand it off to Irix, and this time he doesn't get much.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. They tried that trap block in the middle and run him up the middle, and Floyd Central was ready for it that time. Irix 4 carries, 21 yards.
So 2nd down and 10 coming up now for for Pike Central.
Once again, from the 41-yard line.
They come back up the line of scrimmage. This time he'll split twins right, one wide out to the left. Hunt will go out of the shotgun. Here comes motion. Look for that jet sweep. Nope, gonna be Hunt himself. And Hunt's got a first down.
Rumbling down.
Down inside the 15. Looks like right at the 15, maybe.
25.
25, I'm sorry.
16-yard carry for Hunt.
So Hunt with the first down. Pike Central moving it down the field this time. We got another cramp down there for Floyd Central, looks like. Tell you what, it's a muggy night, and it's been hot today, so I understand it. And if you never been out there and done that, you don't know how bad that hurts right now, do you, Larry?
Oh, I'm telling you. You don't know if you're going to make it through it.
Yep. Especially when you're that age, you're not used to that.
Exactly.
But Pike Central they've moved the ball here in the second half, but they've stalled out the first drive. Let's see, I don't know if they can continue their momentum this time or not, but Floyd Central's defense has made some big plays for them too.
They have. They've come up, been able to come up with a big defensive play when they needed it, and of course, Pike Central's been helping them out all night as they've been flagged 5 times for penalties, and Floyd Central's been able to take advantage of it. This drive so far, they've been clean on the penalties. Pike Central has, and Floyd Central player getting up, but this is just an old-fashioned, hard-nosed, grinded-out game. You don't see these games very often in high school anymore. You know, they like to spread the offense, and looks like it's an arm injury, Charlie.
Yeah, they're holding that arm gingerly. You're right.
And I think that's number 12. Looks like that's Hayden Hall, 6-foot senior, and he's holding his left arm up against his.
Looks like he got a brace on it, or is that just a?
I think that might be just where they have their play calls and stuff. So we're about ready to get back to action. 1st and 10 from the 25, Pike Central.
In the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off on the. Oh, nice hit by somebody over there. Anderson was rumbling and then ran into a big hit.
Yeah, he was rumbling, then all went stumbling.
Yep.
And they're going to mark him no gain.
Looks like they're going to send him to be checked out, Larry, because he's looking up to where he's talking to his parents, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Setting him down on the sideline. They've got EMTs here at the game, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's a regulation that you have to have.
Yep. I don't see an ambulance in there, but back rolling out, wanting to throw. Hunt got a nice throw.
Wide open.
Keegan Bentley takes it down inside the 10, or right at the 10-yard line.
Mark him right at the 10-yard line.
First and goal now for Pike Central.
Pick up a 15 on that one.
You got that underneath route, and nobody came up to put any pressure on him. He was wide open.
Bentley's got all 3 receptions tonight for Pike Central for a total of 23 yards. Hunt now 3 of 6 in the passing game.
Hunt the shotgun again. One wide out, wide left. Hunt's going to carry it himself. He got a block. He's going to go in easily. And it's 13-6. Pike Central now with 2:25 to play here in the third quarter.
Hunt now racking up some yardage, Charlie, as he's exactly 100 total yards for the game. He's got 77 yards on the ground and the touchdown that he just scored, and then he's completed 3 passes for 23 yards, so that gives him 100 total yards for the Hawks.
Here comes the extra point attempt. Hold is down. It's a line drive. Looks like it's going to be wide, so it's a 7-point ball game again. 13-6. Pike Central with 2:25 to play here in the third quarter on IMSN.
Hi everyone, we are so pleased you selected AirTies for your wall-to-wall Wi-Fi. Here's what we'll cover in the introductory AirSonic Selfie app session. Downloading the app, creating an account, labeling the APs, and introducing the main screens. Prior to using this app, please ensure the AirTies Mesh Wi-Fi network is already installed and that your mobile device connects to it. So let's get started. The first step is to download the app. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad as we are here, go to the App Store. For those of you on Android devices, you'll find the app in Google Play. Search for AirSonic Selfie and download it onto your mobile device. Opening the app takes you to the welcome screen where you will select Continue. After checking the Terms box, click Continue and the app will prompt you to log in or create an account. As you haven't created an account yet, scroll down and select Don't Have an Account. On the Create an Account screen, enter your name, email address, and an 8 to 22 character password. After re-entering your password, click Continue. After entering your credentials, click Login, and click No Thanks when asked do you have any additional APs. The Selfie app will automatically discover your AirTies Wi-Fi devices and prompt you to label them based on their location. Select Continue after labeling each device. Unless you wish to change the existing Wi-Fi network name, select Skip. Changing it will require you to reconnect to the new network name. Your network is now ready. Click OK. On the dashboard screen, the first number under Network Activity shows data coming from the Internet, or downstream, while the second number reflects the data going to the Internet, or upstream. The data numbers are in megabits per second. Tapping below the numbers on the graph will open a new window, listing all devices in the home and their data usage. Clicking the AirTies device label on the dashboard screen enables you to edit the device label name, view the number of connected devices, and turn the device LEDs off or on. Selecting My Network takes you to a live color-coded network diagram of your Wi-Fi devices. Green indicates devices with strong Wi-Fi connections, yellow being OK, and red for any devices with a poor Wi-Fi signal. Clicking on the 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner opens more settings which include Wi-Fi settings to change your password or to reset a forgotten password, and Guest Wi-Fi to easily set up a separate network for guests. We appreciate you watching today. For additional information, check us out on YouTube, Vimeo, and our AirSonics website.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
2:25 left, third quarter, 13-7. Pike Central with the lead, kicking off to Floyd Central.
Floyd Central takes it at the 25, trying to get a pretty good. They miss some tackles by Pike Central. They've got a nice run out across the 45. Looks like.
Going to mark him at the 46 of Floyd Central, so good field position for the Jaguars. Now, see if they can match the touchdown that the Hawks put on the board as Tyler Hunt runs in from 10 yards out. Extra point no good, so 13-6 with 2:18 left, third quarter.
And it'll be Floyd Central lining up. Looks like they're going to go under center with the kind of an eye behind them, or a broken bone, we'll call it. And boy, Pike Central just blew that one up. Big number 68.
69, I think it is.
69, okay.
Yeah, he's been in the backfield all night.
Roberts, yep. Big tackle.
He's had a big game, and again, Floyd Central with the player slow to get up. He finally does. That's number 58. That would be Russell Gibson, and he's going to come out for a play.
They've lost a yard on that play. It'll be second down and 11. Second down and 11. Floyd Central looking back. They'll put one wide out wide to the left. And let's see. Potter will go. Looks like he'll go under center. Got the eye behind him. Slot to the left as well. Potter under center takes snap. Second man through, and he breaks a tackle or two. Still on his feet. Nice run. And it was Dalton Boyd with a nice run that time, showing a lot of his strength, Larry.
Yes, he did. And he's going to get out to the 49-yard line, so pick up a 4. He's he's had a tough night on the ground, Charlie. 10 carries, 18 yards. Of course, Pike Central has been stingy on the ground altogether, as right now Floyd Central with 41 yards on the ground for the game.
Tell you, it's a good defensive effort on the ground defense. Trips down to the right, one wide out left. Potter in the shotgun. Potter looking to throw, throws it out very quickly. And missed tackle or two, but Pike Central wrestles him down at about the
Look like going to mark 48. Him at the 48. It'll be a pickup of 3. That was Evans, yes, Brendan Evans.
So bring up 4th down and 4 looks like. 9-6, that'll be the last play of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it'll be 13-6. Pike Central here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Here at Microtech Security, we strive to provide peace of mind through a safer, smarter home backed by quality, reliable customer service. We are a local company with local people that are here to serve your home and businesses with the top products in the security industry. We have monitoring services available starting as low as $19.95 a month. Call us today to discuss our bundling options. 606-478-9100. With Microtech, security is a family matter.
Ready for fourth quarter action, 13-6. Pike Central over Floyd Central in the big district matchup here tonight at Floyd Central. Floyd Central will have it on Pike Central's 48-yard line, 4th and 4, and looks like they're going to go for it, Charlie.
Well, you know, they've tried to draw Pike Central off sides at least on every 4th down, even if they did decide to punt.
And were successful once.
Yes, they were. So Floyd Central going to line up. Trips to the left, one wide out right. Here comes the end around, and they're going to try to run it that way. And I tell you, he's going to be close, but I don't think he's going to get it.
No, he's going to come up about a yard short, maybe 2 yards. They're going to mark him on the 49-yard line, so he's only going to pick up 2 of those yards that he needed, and it's going to be handed over to Pike Central. That was Akers on the carry. So Pike Central will take it over on the change of possession from their own 47-yard line, and they lead 13-6, Charlie. And if they take this one down and put it in the end zone, it'll go a long way maybe putting this one away.
Putting some pressure on Floyd Central for sure, won't it? Hunt in the shotgun. Going to be a direct snap to Anderson. Anderson rumbles into Jaguar territory at the 48.
It's going to pick up 5.
So bring up 2nd down and 5.
That's 9 carries for the big guy, 56 yards. He has 1 touchdown. And the way he runs the ball, Charlie, I don't know. I think he ought to be carrying that maybe 15, 20 times a game.
Yeah,
he can really deal some punishment out on the defensive side.
You're right. He is definitely a punishing runner. Hunt in the shotgun again. And again, they're going to direct snap it to Anderson. And Anderson's going to be close to the first down. Well, I don't know. It'll be depending on the spot, doesn't it?
I think he's going to be about a half yard short. We'll give him 4 on that one.
So 2nd down and 1.
That's 2 times in a row that he's carried it. That might be Coach Ratliff's power game and game, to take time off the clock and saw the game away, just keep snapping it back to the big guy.
Well, until somebody stops him.
Hey, if you're going to get 4 or 5 yards to carry, why not?
As they used to say about Hillard Howard, his favorite player was run it again.
They run it again, and this time it's a direct snap to Boyd, and he's just going to have just just enough for the first down as he gets.
Hunt.
Or excuse me, Hunt. Yes, wrong roster there.
So bring up 1st and 10, Pike Central.
Yep, just down to the 4. Just need to get to the 42. Pike Central taking their time now, Charlie. As their clock is their allies, as they've got the 7-point lead at the 42-yard line of Floyd Central, so no hurry to come out of that huddle.
Twins this time out to the left. Hunt in the shotgun. And they're going a little quick pass. It's going to be incomplete.
Boy, and that one was set up, too. That was Bentley. Keegan Bentley dropped it, and he had 2 blockers in front of him. Yeah. He had a lot of green space in front of him.
That was definitely a drop. 9:39 to play here in the game. 13-6 Pike Central. They have the football. 2nd down and 10 at the 42 of Floyd Central. One thing about it, Central's going to win this one way or the other.
One way or the other, that's right.
In the shotgun again, Hunt. And Hunt's going to carry it behind Anderson. Well, Hunt's going to squirt through down to about the 36, 37-yard line.
See where they're going to mark him at the 36, we'll call it. That's going to be a pickup of 7.
Had my first score update for you tonight so far, Larry. 34-6 Belfry.
Over Lawrence County.
Yep.
Is that a final?
No, they're not Lawrence County. They're no. Pike was playing Lawrence County, Louisa. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's McGoffin County.
Yeah, McGoffin County. You're
back
right.
to throw, Hunt. Then got a man.
And this time Bentley juggles it, but he hangs on.
It's down inside the 25, 1st and 10.
Down to the 24-yard line, pickup of 12.
And he dropped down by number 3, Brendan Evans.
Evans with the tackle.
And that's enough for a first down, Pike Central.
Well, Pike Central now with it, 1st and 10.
And the clock's running down to 8:40 left here in the ball game. So Pike Central taking a lot of time off the clock, Charlie, and it's becoming an ally to them and an enemy now to Floyd Central.
Especially Pike Central can score here.
Yes.
Hunt and the shotgun are going to direct snap it. He's going up. We're going to hand it off, and that was Irish. Yep. That little dive off the right side there.
And Irish getting down to the 21, pick up 3.
2nd down and 7, but that clock continuing to roll. It'll go under 8 minutes before the Hawks have taken another snap.
Irish 5 carries, 24 yards now. Pike Central exerting themselves on the ground here in the second half. In the first half, they only had 72 yards total on the ground for the first half, and now they're up to 170 yards.
And let's see what we got here.
False start.
Yep.
Yep. Not seen a whole lot of those here in the second half. That's 6 penalties now against Pike Central for 35 yards. They had the 1 hold, and all the other penalties has been false starts and had the 1 illegal shift, so 5-yard variety.
Hunt brings the play back in from the sideline. 7:25 clock running here. 13-6 Pike Central with the lead. Hunt in the shotgun. And they're going to hand it off to the big man. He's going to rumble his way over on the right side.
He's going to go. Flag coming in. And if that one comes back, that's his 2nd touchdown the big man's had called back tonight.
Probably be talking to somebody over there, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yep. Somebody's not going to get invited to the party tonight.
No, that's fact.
And it is going to be a hold, and that was down at the 17-yard line.
Make up a second down and what?
Well, let's see. They're going to back it back to the
So be second
28.
down.
Looks like it's going to be second at about 14.
14. 7 minutes, though, all that's left in the football game. Pike Central holding on to that 7-point lead.
Second down and 14.
Yeah, your clock starts back up on those penalties, so that gives them another play to run, take more time off the clock.
One wide out wide to the left, and Hunt going to throw it. And he's got his man. And he fights down inside the 20.
And that again is Bentley.
So Bentley's got quite a few catches right now, doesn't he?
That makes 5 catches for him. He's got all the completions. And they're going to mark him right at the 20-yard line, so a pickup of 9.
So it'll be 3rd and 5, looks like, or 6.
It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Pike Central.
Bentley 5 catches, 44 yards.
He tells that marker on the 15, or is it on the 14, Larry, for the first down? One wide out, wide right.
Yeah, it's on the 14.
Okay. And here comes to the outside. It's Hunt. Hunt cuts back against the grain, and he's going to have the first down, I believe, Larry.
Well, this depends on the spot. They look like they might be marking him just across the 15, so he might be about a half yard short. Well, no, they're marking it right on the 14, so they're going to bring it up 4th. It's 4th and about the length of the football, looks like, Charlie.
I know what I'd do right here. I'd say, big boy, here you go, would you?
Yep.
That would be just that direct snap, because they've not been able to stop it all night.
They have not.
4th and 1 now, 5:15 to play here in the football game. Pike Central leading 7-6, and we got a timeout on the field. 13-6 Pike Central, 5:13 to play. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Hi everyone, we are so pleased you selected AirTies for your wall-to-wall Wi-Fi. Here's what we'll cover in the introductory AirSonic Selfie app session. Downloading the app, creating an account, labeling the APs, and introducing the main screens. Prior to using this app, please ensure the AirTies Mesh Wi-Fi network is already installed and that your mobile device connects to it. So let's get started. The first step is to download the app. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad as we are here, go to the App Store. For those of you on Android devices, you'll find the app in Google Play. Search for AirSonic Selfie and download it onto your mobile device. Opening the app takes you to the welcome screen where you will select Continue. After checking the terms box, click Continue and the app will prompt you to log in or create an account. As you haven't created an account yet, scroll down and select Don't Have an Account. On the Create an Account screen, enter your name, email address, and an 8 to 22 character password. After re-entering your password, click Continue. After entering your credentials, click Login, and click No Thanks when asked do you have any additional APs. The Selfie app will automatically discover your AirTies Wi-Fi devices and prompt you to label them based on their location. Select Continue after labeling each device. Unless you wish to change the existing Wi-Fi network name, select Skip. Changing it will require you to reconnect to the new network name. Your network is now ready. Click OK. On the dashboard screen, the first number under network activity shows data coming from the internet, or downstream, while the second number reflects the data going to the internet, or upstream. The data numbers are in megabits per second. Tapping below the numbers on the graph will open a new window, listing all devices in the home and their data usage. Clicking the AirTies device label on the dashboard screen enables you to edit the device label name, view the number of connected devices, and turn the device LEDs off or on. Selecting My Network takes you to a live color-coded network diagram of your Wi-Fi devices. Green indicates devices with strong Wi-Fi connections, yellow being OK, and red for any devices with a poor Wi-Fi signal. Clicking on the 3 bars in the upper left-hand corner opens more settings, which include Wi-Fi settings to change your password or to reset a forgotten password, and Guest Wi-Fi to easily set up a separate network for guests. We appreciate you watching today. For additional information, check us out on YouTube, Vimeo, and our Airsonics website.
.13 left in the ball game. 13-6. Pike Central over Floyd Central. Pike Central got it 4th and a half a yard. And it's going to be a yard. It's going to be the touchdown.
Yep, Hunt takes it in from 15 yards out. And no flags on the play, so that one should stand. It'll be 19-6 Pike Central now.
And that puts Hunt over 100 yards for the game on the ground, Charlie. 15 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also has 44 yards through the air, 5 of 9 passing, so a total of 150 yards right now for Tyler Hunt.
Puts him in the driver's seat maybe for that Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, doesn't it?
I think it would. And
they're going to go for 2. He's going to throw it into the end zone, incomplete. So 19-6, 5:07 to play. Pike Central on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Whole Home Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by an array of features. We optimize your network through smart equipment placement and ensure maximum coverage for all your devices. The Plume app lets you monitor network performance, access parental controls, and more. Improve your home with Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi. Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online to learn more.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
19-6, Pike Central over Floyd Central, 5:07 left, and Pike Central kicking it off, Charlie.
Floyd Central struggling to pick it up again. They got a nice return, though. He got one man. Now he's going to be corralled, but not till he gets to the midfield stripe.
Noah Markham with the big run, and like Charlie said, be right at midfield, so that was a much-needed return for Floyd Central. Now they need to take it down and put it in the end zone as soon as possible.
Quickly.
Yes. Might have to go to that short passing game, as Potter's done a good job tonight, Charlie. He's 6 of 7 in the passing game, 117 yards and the touchdown.
Wins each way for Floyd Central. Potter will be in the shotgun. Potter takes it, and he is looking to throw. Pike Central with pressure. He throws it. It'll be caught, and be caught right at the 39 or 41 yard line.
41 yard line. Going to be a pickup of 9, and that was number 3 Evans with the catch.
That's good. A pickup of 9. Second one from the 41.
Wins right. One wins both ways. Pike Central shorting the blitz. They coming after him, and he throws it across the middle. It is incomplete.
Ooh.
Boy, I tell you what, that was a dangerous move there by Pike Central.
It was. That was number 2, Isaac Hunt, trying for the interception, missed it, and if the pass had been just a little lower, that would have been a house call.
6, yeah. Again, it'll be 3rd down and 1. They're going to go under center, try to pick it up here. Going to give it to and Pike Central blows it up, Larry. Going to be a loss on the play.
Yes, they are. Well, they know that they're going to have to throw it, and they're just bringing the house every time and try to run it up the middle and get that 1 yard, and just nothing there.
Yep, it'll bring up.
Did you see who the ball carrier was?
No, it was a big guy.
Boyd,
I think, yep. I think so. And he'll bring up a...
He's going to lose, looks like 3 on that one.
4th and 3, they're saying. And back to throw. And he's got his man. He's got a first down.
Yes.
Nice pitch and catch that time.
And that again is Evans.
Evans, yep.
Going to mark him at the 38, pickup of 5.
And that's enough for a first down, Floyd Central.
And Floyd Central go again with twins each way. Here comes the blitz. He's back in the shotgun looking to throw. Now he's being chased, throws it, and it is incomplete.
Well, the receiver fell down,
and Tyler
Hunt had a chance to catch it and let it go through his hands. Charlie, with them bringing all the pressure, it'd be a great time right now to call screen. The middle screen, just let them loose.
Right.
Line you up tight end or a receiver, just a little quick slant across the middle.
You're right, because they're vacating that center real quick. And back to throw again. Here comes pressure again. And he's going to get a nice run. He's going to take it. He may go all the way. He's got one man to beat. And he does. Touchdown, Floyd Central.
Potter with a 38-yard touchdown run. I don't know if that was a broken play or if he was trying to pass or not, Charlie. I think he went back to pass and they put so much pressure on him, he just flushed him out of the pocket.
So that makes it back to a 7-point game, Larry. This extra point right here is huge.
It is.
And they're going to go for 2, looks like. If they get this extra point, make it a what?
Well, it's a 7-point game right now, so even if they miss, don't get this one, they touchdown or still.
Yeah, still a touchdown ball game, still close.
Right. And that's Dalton Boyd, and doesn't make it.
So 3:20 to go, 19-12. Pike Central hanging on. Floyd Central making a run. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Smart devices make our lives better, but they're also susceptible to hackers. That's why Plume helps identify when a device is acting strange.
You mean like talking to itself for no reason?
I'm talking to the audience.
Gearhart Broadband gets solutions for your small business right. Fiber connects you to the cloud with speeds up to 1 gig with digital voice, the right video solutions, and local support. Make the right call. Gearhart Broadband.
Not everyone gets this excited by Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's full-featured HD video, coming to smart TVs and devices on Gearhart Broadband this fall. Call or click to learn more.
And we're back, 3:20 left here in the ball game as Potter with a 38-yard touchdown run brings his team, Floyd Central, within 7, 19-12. They're getting ready to kick off, and Charlie looks like it's going to be an onside.
I don't think there's any doubt. Everybody in the stadium knows it.
Yes.
And here it comes, and it's going to go, not going to go 10 yards.
It's not going to go 10 yards. Wow. It was at a good angle, got down about 8 yards, and then just took a hard right and went straight out of bounds.
He hit a clump of those rubber pellets down there, probably.
Evidently. It blew a tire.
Because he got within, what, a foot of going to the 10 and then turned around and went back.
Yeah, blew a tire, didn't it?
So it'll go out of bounds. They'll get to take it wherever it went out of bounds, right?
Right.
At the 48. Of course, both teams with timeouts. Pike Central have to run plays. I mean, they can't just take a knee here.
Exactly. Well, Floyd Central used one of their timeouts down right before the touchdown drive that Pike Central had, so they've got 2 left is all. Shows 3 on the scoreboard.
Big boy rumbling there. Nice tackle. Somebody grabbed him by his shoestring.
Well, that would be the place to tackle him.
Yeah. I'd say you don't want much of that upper body, do you?
No. And they're going to mark him at the 43, pick up a 5.
And getting Pike Central in no hurry. They take, well, it take 40 seconds on every play, Larry.
Yes, they can. Yes.
From the 43-yard line.
They won't come out of the huddle till 25 or 20 seconds now.
If they don't get a first down here or don't get close to a first down, they could look for Coach Hager to take a timeout.
Yes. One wide out, split wide left. Hunt in the shotgun. And again, he's going to give it, no, he's going to keep it himself. Hunt's got a first down. Down inside the 30, still on his feet, still rumbling, and he's down to about the 21-yard. We're going to say stepped out of bounds at the 24. 23.
23. Pick up of 20 for Tyler Hunt. And that's going to be a first down. Of course, that'll stop the clock as he went out of bounds. 2:22 left. Hunt now with 126 yards on the ground, Charlie. Having a big game.
He has. He's made a big difference in this one for the Hawks. 19-12, 2:22 to play. Pike Central will go out of the shotgun. Hunt gets everybody set, and he's going to be a direct snap back to the big boy, and he's going to rumble down inside. He's going to push his way inside the 15.
The ball is carried by number 32, Matt Anderson.
Matt Anderson has been a beast, hasn't he?
He has been. They're going to mark him at the 15, so it's going to pick up 8 on that one.
So second down and 2. Under 2 minutes to go now in the ball game.
Second down and a long one.
So Pike Central will run the clock down to probably about 1:25 or so here.
Well, the last time before Hunt run out of bounds, I noticed they waited. He snapped it at 5 seconds left on the play clock.
And he's watching that clock. He's down to 1:30 now. Takes the snap, and here comes the big boy again.
Rumbling.
1st and 10, and it'll be 1st and goal now for Pike Central.
Has got a flag back here, though, Charlie. Back at the 14-yard line. Let's see what we've got.
We have a flag on the play.
It's going to come back.
Yep. Don't know what it would be. A lot of discussion. Might be a chop block or something, maybe. I'm not sure.
They're discussing it, trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
A little longer discussion than illegal. Yep, chop block. So that's going to be a 15-yarder.
Yep.
And again, a big run by Anderson and a...
he's had well over 100 yards called back.
Well, he's got 82 yards, you know, that without the penalties, but he'd be close to maybe 150, 200 yards.
Oh, well, he's had 100 yards, penalties called back.
Well, he had a 63-yarder called back, so that right there put him at 100.
What, a 20-some-yarder a while ago called back, and then this one.
Yep.
He's right at 100 yards.
He'd be close to 200 yards right now.
So anyway, minute 15 to play. Second down and 16 now for Pike Central. So that must have been right toward the end of that run when they got the penalty, too. What we got here? We're going to put time back on the clock? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, 1:20.
1:20, yeah.
Okay.
And reset the play clock.
But then, of course, you don't start the clock on the penalty like this one.
Right.
Till the snap. One wide out, wide left. Hunt in the shotgun. And he's going to give it to the big boy again. And big boy says, I'll still get some yardage. He'll rumble down inside about the 21-yard line, it looks like, Larry.
Yeah, going to pick up 9 on that one.
Timeout, Floyd Central. Minute 12 to play. It's 19-12. Pike Central leading on the Intermountain Sports Network.
any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Whole Home Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by an array of features. We optimize your network through smart equipment placement and ensure maximum coverage for all your devices. The Plume app lets you monitor network performance, access parental controls, and more. Improve your home with Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi. Call or visit Gearhart Broadband online to learn more.
Shabby, dilapidated, or just plain ugly? Does your garage door need a makeover? Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky and Southern West Virginia can replace your door with a unique style designed specifically for your house. See how our exclusive styles can transform the look of your home at a lower cost than anyone around. And right now, buy a garage door and opener and receive a $200 rebate. Do you need a garage door makeover? Call Overhead Door for a garage door makeover. We'll come to you.
1:12 left in the ball game. 19-12. Pike Central over Floyd Central. Pike Central has it 3rd and 7 from the 21-yard line of Floyd Central, and Charlie Floyd Central with one timeout left. So if they can get a stop here and force a 4th down, they got a possibility of getting the ball back with maybe 45 seconds, somewhere in that range.
Maybe so. Pike Central, one wide out, wide right. Hunt in the shotgun. Back there with him is Anderson. And it'll be a direct snap. Well, no.
That's Irish.
And Irish is going to be short.
And they're going to call a timeout. Irish is going to get down to the 18, pick up a 3. So Floyd Central will use their last time out with 1:05 left, and it's going to be 4th and what's it look like? 4th and 5 for Pike Central. So they can take and run a play, and if they don't get the first down, then Floyd Central will have about 1 minute with no timeouts left.
I'd like to remind everybody, tonight's game brought to you by Attorney John Earl Hunt, Appalachian Wireless, Man Toyota of Prestonsburg, Intermountain Cable, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Coalfields Telephone, Microtech Security, Howard Family Pharmacy, and the University of Pikeville. Appreciate those folks bringing you all the action here.
I also like to thank everyone for listening in to us tonight on WXKZ 105.3. WPRG.TV on looking in, and also we've got WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105 coming live to you from Floyd Central, and it's been a very competitive high school football game, Charlie, at a big district game, and both of these teams has played their hearts out.
4th and 4 on the scoreboard. Hunt in the shotgun.
Trying to get him to jump.
Yep.
Still got 18 seconds on the play clock, and now Pike Central will call a timeout.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and take a break. 19-12, Pike Central, 1:05 to play on the Intermountain Sports Network.
This is going to go the distance.
We are loaded with every touchdown from every game
To the end zone.
every Sunday afternoon.
Wide open for the touchdown.
We were built for days like today.
Not everyone gets this excited by Gearhart TV. But it happens. It's full-featured HD video, coming to smart TVs and devices on Gearhart Broadband this fall. Call or click to learn more.
Back at Floyd Central, 1:05 all that's left. It's 19-12. Pike Central on the 18-yard line of Floyd Central, 4th and 4. Floyd Central with no timeouts left. It looks like Pike Central's going for it. And here's the ball snapped back, Tyler Hunt, and he's going to throw it, and he's going to complete it, and it's going to be enough for the first down. So That ought to wrap it up as see who the pass was completed to. Looks like number 8, Bentley, on the reception. And they're going to get it down to the 5-yard line, so it's going to pick up 13 yards on that pass, and that should salt it away, looks like, for Pike Central, as Floyd Central is out of timeouts. Nice play call that time by Coach Eric Ratliff, as everyone in the stands was probably looking for a run, and he comes out with the pass. And Bentley now 6 catches, 57 yards. And all 6 passes completed by Hunt. He's 6 of 10 has went to Bentley.
That'll be first and goal.
And it's going to be first and goal, but the only thing they'll have to do is snap the ball a couple times and kneel down, and this one's over with. And our attorney, John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Player of the Game, is going to be Tyler Hunt from Pike Central, as Tyler on the ground had 16 carries, 126 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was 6 of 10 through the air for 57 yards, so a total of 183 yards and 2 touchdowns for Tyler Hunt here tonight. Pike Central comes up to, just snapped it, and Hunt takes it from under center and kneels down. And that's going to do it as the clock ticks down under 40 seconds, as the play clock is 40 seconds. So Pike Central is going to come away with a big district win here tonight, 19-12 at Floyd Central. So we're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back shortly with some final stats and comments as you're in the Mountain Sports Network.
Microtech Security and Gearhart Broadband are teaming up. You can now bundle a modern home security system and fast, reliable broadband internet. Protect what's important with 24/7 monitoring and keep connected with the broadband speeds your family needs. For a limited time, you'll also receive a free Z-Wave smart plug. That's right, free. A useful accessory that you can fully control within your Alula security app. Call us to get started at 1-800-264-1730 or online at microtechsecurity.com.
Gearhart Broadband gets solutions for your small business right. Fiber connects you to the cloud with speeds up to 1 gig with digital voice, the right video solutions, and local support. Make the right call. Gearhart Broadband.
Oh, you're not going to believe this.
What's going on?
The neighbors got hacked again.
Weird. We never get hacked.
Nope. No, we don't.
Any home can be improved with better Wi-Fi. That's why Gearhart Broadband offers Plume Wi-Fi, a reliable signal throughout your home, enhanced by mobile app features. Call or click Gearhart Broadband to learn more.
Locked. Continuing to remain locked.
Brewing, 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 brewing. On my order. We've been hacked!
And we're back at Floyd Central. We have a final in tonight's game between Pike Central and Floyd Central. It's 19-12. Pike Central comes away with the win as they will improve their record to 4-1 on the season, 1-0 in the district, and Floyd Central's record will fall to 2-4 and 0-1 in the district. We'll go over some final numbers for you. First for Floyd Central. Boyd had 11 carries, 15 yards. Evans, 2 carries, 1 yard. Martin, 1 carry for no yards. Potter had 10 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown. That touchdown was a 38-yard run that closed the score down to the final score, 19-12. And he was sacked 1 time. Akers carried it 3 times for 10 yards. In the passing game, Potter was 8 of 11, 131 yards and 1 touchdown. That touchdown was a 67-yard completion to Markham. Markham finished the game with 2 catches for 80 yards and the touchdown. Boyd 2 catches for 23 yards and Evans 4 catches for 28 yards. So total yards for Floyd Central was 78 yards on the ground, 131 in the air for a total of 209 yards. Pike Central's defense held Floyd Central to only 62 total yards in the second half. Floyd Central had 2 turnovers, had a fumble and an interception, and was penalized 3 times for 30 yards. Now for Pike Central, Anderson, 14 carries, 91 yards and a touchdown. He also had a fumble. Irix carried it 6 times for 27 yards. And Tyler Hunt carried it 16 times, 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hunt also was 6 of 10 through the air for 57 yards. So he had 183 total yards, and Tyler Hunt was named our attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game. As we said, Hunt was 6 of 10 through the air for 57 yards, and all 6 catches going to Keegan Bentley. So total yardage for Pike Central was 244 yards on the ground, 57 yards through the air for a total of 301 yards. And it was the tale of 2 halves, as Pike Central was held to 80 yards in the first half. They come out in the second half and have 221 yards for a total of 301 yards in the ball game. They had 1 turnover, that was a fumble, and they was penalized 7 times for 50 yards. So Pike Central 19-12 over Floyd Central. And again, we'd like to thank everyone for listening in to us, the games here tonight on WXKZ 105.3, and also we came live to you tonight on WPRG Channel 5, also HD 105 and WPRG.TV. So that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight. For Eli back to the station, Alex on camera, and my partner Charlie Pinson, this is Larry Cecil saying so long and good night. And again, the final score, 19-12. Pike Central over Floyd Central Jaguars. This has been the Intermountain Sports Network.